Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this tutorial I'll be teaching you how to make these miniature cakes decorated with an ice cream cake pop and a drip. So I've got a 6-inch cake board, applying some cream cheese frosting to my cake board to attach my 4-inch cake on top, filling that in with more cream cheese frosting, and then going over the top and the sides of the cake to create a crumb coat. And you can see the cake is slightly wobbly. You could put this into a freezer for 10 minutes just to make it set, and that way as you apply it, it won't move around. But it's a very easy fix anyway. Once you've coated the sides and it's nice and neat, just press the cake back into the center. Clear off the top and pop that back into the freezer for a good 10 minutes just to let that set up. In the meantime, I'll be cutting down my wafer cones. These are regular sized wafer cones I bought from the grocery store, just using my serrated knife and marking it around the whole cone, trying to keep it straight, and eventually it'll just chip off straight. Once your cakes are out of the freezer, you can apply your final layer of frosting. And this is buttercream frosting. I'll have the recipe for all this in the description box below. Flattening it out with my spatula and then going in generously in the sides of the cake as well. Then I'm using my bench scraper to scrape down the sides, make it a bit neater, scrape off any excess, and then run it under some hot water and go around the cake slowly to create a nice smooth finish. Bring that extra lip of frosting to the center, and then once that's done, go straight into your sprinkles. You want that buttercream frosting to still be a bit sticky. So I've got my cakes over my very tall container here, just to make sure I don't get any sprinkles spilling all over the countertop, and press it into the sides of the cake. And let the excess drop back into the container. Then I'm going to create some white chocolate ganache, so I've got some cream and white chocolate, slapping it in the microwave for 30 seconds and stirring that through until it's all melted. Now I'll have the recipe for that in the description box below. Add in your jelly food colour with a teaspoon of vegetable oil, and then take your ganache, pour it over the top of the cake, and use your spatula to spread it out over to the sides. Once it's up and over the sides, I've got some more ganache in a piping bag, and I'm just dripping some extra drips over the sides of the cake. And you'll do the same thing for all of your cakes. Then I've got some cupcakes that I brought from the store, and I've just crumbed them into a container. And with the extra ganache that I had left over, pouring it into the container, just a little bit at a time. You don't want to go too heavy. Make sure that the batter kind of comes together. If it's still too dry, you can add a bit more ganache, but you can't take away, but you could always add more. Once it all comes together, grab a small handful, kind of press it between your hands, and then start rolling it into a bowl. And you should make them as big as the opening of your cake pop, or just a little bit bigger, so they sit on your cone as a cake pop. Dipping that into some white chocolate, tapping off the excess, and popping my cake pop directly on top. Then let that chocolate set. And you can have it standing up in a shot glass or something that'll keep the cone upright. And once the chocolate is set, you can dip it into some gold coloured chocolate ganache. So I've coloured that with the American Gold Gel Food colour. You can tap off the excess if you like. And then sprinkle on some little sprinkles. And I've gone just around the corners. I've left the very top without any sprinkles, that way it sticks to the cake. And then just pop it wherever you think looks good. I popped 3 of them onto the top of the cake. And you're done. Very easy. To make very easy miniature drip cakes decorated with homemade ice cream cone cake pops. This particular style is inspired by Catherine Sabbath, very, very talented cake decorator. So I hope you guys enjoyed this food tutorial. Very fun, very easy to do, and I will catch you on Tuesday. If you like little cake toppers, I do sell those on my website, rosiesdessertspot.com.